Hey guys, Melissa here. In this video, I'm going to show you how I made this cute little heart pendant with a woven bezel. The weave incorporates my string of hearts weave pattern that I showed you in last week's video. It's very subtle, but I thought it would go good with this heart-shaped Labradorite stone. So if you want to see how I made this, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Let's get started. Tools and supply list is all down in the description, but what I'm going to be using first here is 20 gauge round copper wire, dead soft, and I also got 24 gauge here because I want 6 base wires, but one of my base wires I want to be twisted, so I'm going to use 24 gauge for that and 20 gauge for the rest of my base wires. Here's my cute little Labradorite heart stone that I'm going to wrap around. I'm going to make a bezel for it. I already measured around the stone to get an approximate length of how much weaving I have to do, and that's about 4 inches. And then I'm going to need extra lengths to do the bail and the back, so to be safe I'm going to make my base wires 12 inches. I'm going to try to straighten these wires the best I can. Alright, got 5 of my 20 gauge. My 24 gauge, I cut off about a 2-foot section. To twist my 24 gauge, I'm going to fold it in half. And if you've never twisted wire before, you can do it by hand, which will take forever, but I use a drill. This end up to the drill, and then the other end up I kept stabilized. I hooked it to my vise, and I got a nice twisted wire, and that'll go with my base wires. Should be about the same size. It's going to be my top wire. Okay, so I'm going to do my weave in the center of these base wires. So I'm going to do 4 inches, and I have about 12 inches of base wire, so 12 minus 4 is 8, divided by 2 is 4, so I'm going to start weaving 4 inches from the end, and I'm going to use my wooden clamp. Getting everybody organized and situated is the hardest part. I'm also going to throw another clamp on here to hopefully keep things stabilized. One of my cushion clamps. Wires are very long. They're going to be hard to manage. I can tell you that now, especially with this hard design. It's a little bit on the complicated side. To try to manage my base wires, the bottom ones I try to bend downward, and the top ones I bend upward. At least this top one will be easy to identify. When I'm demonstrating weaving, I'll number the base wires from the bottom up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going upward. Those are the numbers I'm going to refer them to while I'm weaving. My weaving wire is 28 gauge, and I'm going to work off the spool. Okay, so identify the 4th wire. Bring your wire up and out above the 4th wire. We're going to wrap around that 4th wire to stabilize it. I'm going to do about 6 times. Okay. I like to use a guitar pick to smush my weaves down. You got like 6 bindings on your 4th wire. You're going to be coming out the front. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up and go around both of them, 4 and 5, and then I'm going to go around number 5 once. Okay, so then the wire's going down the back now, and with hearts it kind of tapers up and tapers down, and to move along and get the heart shape, we're going to go down the back and start staggering downward. So we're going to come under number 3 and go up around number 3 once, only number 3. Now we're going to go back up again. So we're going to go around number 3 again and go up around 4. Come out in between 3 and 4 and go up above 4 and 5. Go around the 5th one. Come out between 4 and 5 and up around 6. And then what you want to do is you want to go around 6 by itself 1 time. and smush them together. This is where we're at. We're going to go all the way down the back again and stagger down, and we're going to come out in between 1 and 2. And anchor that and go around once. And then we're going to go back up again. Going to come back out between 1 and 2. Going to go up past number 2 and go around number 3. Going to come back out between 2 and 3 and go up and over 3 and 4. You're going to come out in between 3 and 4 and go back up around 4 and 5. Come out between 4 and 5 and go up around 6 again. And go around, anchor it onto number 6 once again, just by itself. And this is where we're at now. And this is going to be the curve of the heart on this side. So now we're going to bring all the wire all the way back down the back. See how ugly it looks on the back? As we bring the wire all the way down, and we're going to loop around wire number 1 once. And then we're going to make our way back up again, but we're not going to go all the way. We're going to make that little divot, go up above, up and around 1 and 2, come out between 1 and 2, go up and around 2 and 3, come out between 2 and 3, and then up around 3 and 4. So I'm gonna leave 2 spaces as our divot, and then go around number 4 once. Okay, so we're going to come down and go around number 2 once, come out between 1 and 2, go up over 2 and 3, come out between 2 and 3, go up around 3 and 4, come out between 3 and 4, go up around 4 and 5, come out between 4 and 5, up around 5 and 6, and then around 6 once. And then come down the back. We did the second one, we're going to go around the third one. Third one once, come out between 2 and 3 again, up around 3 and 4, come out between 3 and 4, up around 4 and 5, come out between 4 and 5, and up around 5 and 6 again, because over on this side we went to the top twice. So you'll see that kind of mimics this side. We went 2 passes around the 6th wire twice, and same on this side. And now we're going to taper it again, and we're going to come out between 3 and 4, anchor that, up around 5, go around 5 one more time, and then we're back to where we started. Go around the back, go around number 4, and go around about 3 times to where you want to start your new heart. I'm gonna go ahead and finish out my weave. I want to weave about 4 inches. I'll go do that, and I'll be back in a little bit. And just like that, I'm done with the weave anyway. Can you see the hearts? So not only did I do 4 inches, I tried to make an even number so I can split them in half. I want to bend them at the tip here, and I want an even amount on each side. So 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, so 6 on each side. Make sure these are smushed together. 2, 4, 6. So right in here, we're going to give that a bend. And I'm going to kind of shape it around my stone. I still have the weaving wire attached. Once I bring them together up on top, I'm going to weave them together. But you know what? I'm not going to weave my twisted wire. Okay, so I'm going to shape this. I'm going to flare it out as well so we can see our pattern. So we're going to shape these, bring these up out of the way, and these are going to come up and I'm going to weave them parallel. I still have my wire attached. I ended up on the 4th wire, so I'm going to go up above the 5th and come out in between the 4th and the 5th. Twisted wire is taken out. Now I'm going to squeeze everybody together and I'm going to attach them with my weave and go around. See, I should number them now. So we've got 5 down here and 5 up there. I should call that the 6th wire. Go around number 6, come out between 5 and 6, go up 2, make sure you got them nice and flush, go up over 7, out in between 6 and 7, up over 7 and 8, come out between 7 and 8, up over 8 and 9, go around, come out between 8 and 9, and then go over 9 and 10, and then anchor on 10 once around. Okay, so now we're going to go back down. We're going to go down 2, come out between 8 and 9, and go over 9 once. Kind of doing the same pattern but backwards. Go down 2, come out between 7 and 8, and then go over 8 once. Go down 2, come out between 6 and 7, go up and over 7, then down 2, in between 5 and 6, up over 6, go down 2, come out between 4 and 5, and then go over 5, alone, between 3 and 4, and up around 4, come down between 2 and 3, and up around 3, come up between 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Thank you. Up around 2. And then down and around 1. Okay, let's repeat that pattern. Up 2, down 1, come out between 1 and 2, up around 2 and 3, come out between 2 and 3, up around 3 and 4, come out between 3 and 4, up around 4 and 5, come out between 4 and 5, up around 5 and 6, up between 5 and 6, up around 6 and 7, up between 6 and 7, up around 7 and 8, up in between 7 and 8. Up around 8 and 9. Up between 8 and 9. Up around 9 and 10. Up between 9 and 10. And up around 10 once. Give that a nice smoosh. Then go ahead and repeat that pattern. You're gonna need at least 1.5 inches to make your bail. So I'm gonna go off camera to do that, and I'll be back. All right, so this is how it turned out. All right, now we can shape it and make our bail and attach it to our little heart here. Let's make our bail. Kind of bend it over about halfway through your weave. Hopefully I have enough wire length. I ended up making my weave uneven when I told you guys not to. I didn't do mine quite in the center of my base wires because they're uneven. All right, let's bring our twisted ones up too. I can have those assist in locking my stone in. I think I'm done with my weaving wire. I'm going to cut that off. First, I'm going to anchor it a few times on my bottom wire here. So let's see what we got here. We have 5 wires on this side that are too short. 5 wires on this side that we can do a lot with. And these 2 wires can come down, straighten this guy out a little bit. There are so many designs you can do back here, but I feel like I'm limited since I screwed up this side and they're so short. But what you're doing back here is you're gonna anchor these wires to hold the stone in. So let's see what we can come up with. I have some 21 gauge half round wire. Problem with this is it's tarnish free, so it's coated. I didn't realize that when I got it. So obviously this part of the video is kind of a free-for-all. You can watch how I manage my mistake, or you can do your own thing. Do want to incorporate a couple of these wires once I straighten them. Okay, I think I'll just cut this. I want these to come all the way down and attach down below. I might bind them down here farther, but I'll do that in a little bit. But I'm going to cut them equally. And then swirl. Okay, so I'm going to attach them way down here with some 28 gauge wire. I'm going to attach them to the frame. Pretty much just sewing it on, basically. Do like 3 times around both, and then 3 times on either side around the base wire. Now do this side. One, two on that side. One more on this side. All right, so I'll definitely bind these down here. Let me stick my stone in there before it gets too late. I got a lot of wires here to work with, so I can do some sort of crossover thing. And swirl it. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Let me go ahead and attach this to the frame and see where we're at. I'm going to bind these two down low to give them some support. Let's bring this one behind. Let me kind of lay them out and then I'll bind them off camera because you know how I do that process. Do that one up there. This one I'll keep over here. Smooth it out. Just a matter of figuring out a little design that works for you and your stone that'll lock it in. Doesn't have to be symmetrical. This way. Okay, that one there, that one there. Do I need this anymore? I don't think so. I'm gonna snip that. Bring these this way. Right here. It blocks everything. Oh boy. I don't think I have room for this side. Cut that off short. Okay, I'm gonna go tie all these down to the frame and we'll see what we can do with the front. All right, so here we are. This is what I did on the back. I connected to the frame and I also connected some together. This end wire, I just ended up cutting it short and bending it over. What do you guys think? Is this too chaotic? Should I take that one out? I think I just might. So hold on. Hopefully I don't regret it. Okay, here we are. So that wire was this third one over from this side. And I bent it back just like I did that end one. I still need to fill that gap. That was a big copper ball. That doesn't look too bad. Get it attached. Probably use some 22 gauge. Get that down in the middle. This copper ball has a seam in it, so we'll point that towards the inside. We'll just attach it around this middle part here. And hopefully after oxidizing, you won't be able to notice things in the back because I'll keep them pretty dark. There's that side. Let's get it nice and tight. I think that's good down there. Give that a snip. It's not the cleanest back, but I messed up. All right, here we are. I oxidized it and polished it up a bit, and this is how we turned out. And here's the back. See, you can hardly see the back from the front because it's all dark now. Didn't turn out too bad. It's not too chaotic. I also wanted to mention that the bottom here wasn't really as secure as I would like it. I could push the stone around. This tip was not supporting the stone. So I took some half round wire. You can see it in there. I wrapped it around the tip of the heart and I brought it through and anchored it to the frame here. So now we are nice and secure. That stone isn't going anywhere. Alright guys, that's it for me. If you like this tutorial, make sure to hit that like button. I really like how this heart turned out. And leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one.